shooting that has happened this afternoon is between the Nigerian Navy and our police and us.
No. We did the clearance, me and the sector commander. No. We saw where they were and where they were.
We have 1,181 soldiers.
They must have sneaked in.
75 officers inside. If we cannot go into Baga town.
Going to Baga is not a problem. Going to Baga is not a problem.
Let's go. No. Why is the commander?
Actually, we didn't know you came all the way back.
Why is the commander now?
He's there. He said I should come and call you that.
Why should I go?
No, let's go, Your Excellency.
I'm not going anywhere.
You need to see it.
No,
because
I'm not seeing anything.
The impression you have.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not seeing anything. What happened is that the shooting that has happened this evening is not for Boko Haram.
There is.
If that is the case, then we are defeated.
No, we have cleared them.
1,181 soldiers and 75 officers. We cannot go into a town that has no more than 10 Boko Haram inside.
Excellency, there is no Boko Haram inside Baga town.
We remain grateful to all of you.
No, I mean,
the commitment is not there.
There's no Boko Haram inside the town. Huh? There is none. Just a pocket that infiltrated.
Boko Haram. If there's no Boko Haram, where can we go in?
A pocket infiltrated, and we have cleared them. We have done that now. Right now, there's no. We saw their withdrawal track.
Let's go back. But the fact remains is that
I'm happy you.
No, I'm not happy. I'm never happy.
You have accepted that.
No, I haven't. There is no Boko Haram inside the town.
No problem.
I haven't accepted.
As long as you just agree to go back, I'm sure it will be settled. You will see where they were.
I'm not going back to the town.
No,
and I'm not afraid.
No, it's not sure.
I can sleep if you want. I can sleep inside Baga town.
Yes, let's.
Nothing will happen to you. But the fact remains is that there is no Boko Haram inside Baga.
If you want to do that now,
if there are 10 people Boko Haram, what is there? We can clear them. 1,181 soldiers and 75 officers. We can go inside Baga town.
I told you.
What happened?
If you give me 30 minutes, that Baga town is not a problem.
Then take over Baga.
We have taken over.
You can take over Baga so that our people can come back. As long as you are in my four. As long as you are in my form.
No, not in my form, Your Excellency. You saw where we are. We have taken over. We have.
Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum on Thursday accused the military of sabotage in Tuesday's attacks on his convoy. The governor was on routine inspection when his convoy was attacked by suspected Boko members between Baga and Muguno. He was whisked away from his official car and smuggled into the Federal Anti-Robbery Squad armored personnel carrier to keep him safer after the attack was repelled, according to an eyewitness in the convoy. Zulum told reporters yesterday in Muguno, saying, "As far as I am concerned, what happened in Bagana is a complete sabotage by the military. There is no Boko in Baga. I wonder, we have over 1,181 soldiers in Baga, 72 officers, 400 soldiers in my 4 and 1,900 soldiers in Muguno. I see no reason why only 5 Boko men will stop them from occupying Baga town." He added, "The troops have been in my 4 for over 1 year. There is complete sabotage. The problem is not with President Muhammadu Buhari but the command and control structure. There is a need to look into the command structure." Zulum, in a viral video, told an army commander that there was an attempt to sabotage his visit with an attack on his convoy. The governor insisted that the exchange of fire was between the army and the people and the police special anti-robbery squad, who were leading his convoy into Baga town, adding that Baga is not inhabited by Boko. The shooting that happened this afternoon, which was on Tuesday, is between the military and maybe our police and the civilians. There is no Boko in Baga town. We remain grateful to all of you, but the commitment is not there at all, Governor Zulum said. Zulum added, "We have over 80,000 IDPs in Mugono. They cannot continue to depend on INGO and others, IGO and other foods, NGO and other for food. We have created opportunities for them to go back to their communities and continue with their business and farming activities. After Salah, we are going to allow people to go back to Kuwawa, and we will give time to the military. If they will not clear Baga, we will mobilize our hunters, CJTF, and vigilantes to recapture Baga. We cannot continue like this. People have taken their destiny in their hands. The attack did not stop the governor as he visited Kukawa, the headquarters of Kukawa local government, before proceeding to Baga, where he inspected the receding Lake Chad water, which has the great fishing potentials for more than 10 million people. Baga, the headquarters of the multinational Joint Task Force, and thousands of civilians, was sacked by Boko insurgents in 2015. The area has remained desolate. The governor declared the Mugono and Baga highway open to traffic. He said the move would allow free movement of people and goods from Maiduguri and vice versa. He noted that the reopening of the road would also accelerate economic activities and speed up the restoration of civil authorities in the areas. The governor presented 10 operational vehicles to the military and 2 Hilux vans to the members of the Civilian Joint Task Force to ensure routine patrol along the road. He said, I want you to carry out routine patrol and operations to keep the road safe for our people as we reopen this road for passengers and motorists. You would have the scourge. You should have the courage to make the road remain open because we have to move forward, he said. Sector 3 Commander of Operation Lafia Dole, Brigadier General Ismail Yahya, promised to work hard and keep the road safe. We assure you that we are going to judiciously put the vehicles into use by making sure that the road is safe. We will work hard to once and for all wipe out the insurgents so that we will go back to our barracks, General Yahya assured. Honestly, from that video, who no go no. From that video you've just watched, who no go no. These guys are trying, but we just that something is wrong somewhere. It is not an easy thing, because you are putting your life, you are putting your life there to face all of these atrocities. The problem is that we need to go back to the basics. We need to go back to the root to know what is causing this whole thing, and which the government have left for a very, very long time. Because if these things were tackled from the beginning, the causes of this Boko and all of that, if it were tackled from the beginning, I'm sure we wouldn't have been where we are now. We would have moved on. But they have jeopardized the whole thing. They've commercialized the whole thing. It is now business. A lot of people are smiling to the banks. They are really smiling to the bank as we speak, and that is why this whole thing is not coming to an end. They are not ready to do the right thing. Now see the way the governor was just vibrating in that place. Now you cannot tell me this, you cannot tell me that, and the army officer was trying to convince him, no, this is what happened, yes, we are going to make sure that everything is in place. But unfortunately, it is what it is. This governor is rare gentleman, hard to see. I have nothing to give you but my baby prayer cry for my heart. You will not die before your time. You will fulfill the God's purpose for your life. Any man that plans evil against you will not succeed. This man refuses to be part of the northern conspiracy. More grace to your able. Conspiracy of the highest order. I knew it long ago that the military are trading with Boko, feasting fat on Boko conspiracy business, corruption in the high places. Mr. Governor, you are not blaming Buhari for the poor performance of the army, who is commander-in-chief. Stop being afraid. Tell Buhari to change Burutai and the compromising commanders. This Boko campaign will remain a failure until Nigeria, Chad, and Cameroon agree to close in on the insurgents enclave concurrently. Any operation from a single front is a fight that must remain to be fought another day. It does not seem as if the relevant authorities do not know this. As long as there is a front through which they can run and hide, only to surface later, then forget about the dream of winning anything. No matter how you see it in the north as eating the poison they prepared for others, soon some of their states will be governed by Boko authority starting from Borno. Sheer hypocrisy. When Goodluck Jonathan was in power, he was blamed for all the security challenges and failure of the military to combat Boko members. But today, the president cannot be blamed, even though he is referred to as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. I am sure that the whole country would have erupted in protest over the insecurity and killings going on, especially in the north, east, west, and north central, if a southerner had been the president. If the military sabotaged Zulum, why has he exonerated Buhari, who has refused to restructure the military high command? The buck stops on his desk, as the saying goes. After all, he is the commander-in-chief. Upon all the sacrifices the military is giving you, you still have the heart to accuse them. It is very, very unfortunate, and I really sympathize with you. They are all in big problem there. They will think that because you have a little change, you are better off than the ordinary person on the road, on the street. No matter what, because if the people are not, if they don't have peace of mind, even you at that higher level, you will not have peace of mind, because you'll be jumping from places to places. You can imagine the way the governor was jumping, panting and hungry and doing this and that. Everybody, it will affect everybody one way or the other if we don't do the needful. If we don't do the right thing, it will affect everybody. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.